Hello. Ooh, I'm a bit dark there, ain't I? Hang on. Alright, that's a bit better. Good start. Yeah, welcome to a sneaky third video for the day on Sigmar Saturday. In a real bid to try and catch up, because I'm sort of miles behind on these, so there'll probably be another day to catch up to get up to 18, and hopefully by then I would have got the new batch. It's probably coming as I'm recording this tomorrow now, I'd imagine. So I'm still going to be behind by the time the next set of magazine overviews go in, but hopefully I'm going to catch up, so next time we'll be all up to date. So thanks for bearing with me on this. Hopefully you're all enjoying these, because I enjoy making these and playing this. Yeah, anyway, this is issue 15's battle report, Charge of the Harrow. The Nighthawk continue to arrive on the field of battle in droves. More Chainrasps emerge from the hills and barrows, led by the ghastly Dreadblade Harrows mounted upon ghostly steeds. Thankfully, the Celestar Ballista has wheeled into place and is ready to fire. The Nighthaunts circled the tombs, their chains rattling and their mournful cries filling the air. They continued to dart forwards in groups, attempting to wear down the small force of Stormcast Eternals who held the crumbling steps of the ruined temple. The arrival of the Celestar Ballista has been greeted with joy, and it has already destroyed several hordes of advancing geists. The Nighthawk knew that the Celestar Ballista would have to fall silent if they'll win the day. From out of the crowd of swirling spirits, a mounted warrior appeared, sword raised above his cowled head, a Dreadblade Harrow. In the undead warrior's wake drifted a horde of Chainrasps, dragging their chains and manacles behind them as they surged towards the steps. Castigators loaded ammunition into the thunderhead great bolts and levelled their weapons, waiting for the command to fire. Then, as the Geist reached the gate, the Castigated Prime bellowed an order: loose. Okay, so what it says here is, in this playthrough, we introduce a new concept for missile weapons, range, which is great, because it's one of the things I've been saying that's been missing, but it's only for missile weapons, not for melee, so I'm hoping that will come perhaps in the next report. Units equipped with missile weapons can only shoot a certain distance. That's cool. We will show you how to measure shots. Yeah. So it's basically 18 inches. Looking at the stats, the cheat sheet, which I'm going to pull out. Hang on. That's what we got. Yep. So it's going to be Nighthawk in turn 1. So what we got is played on the big board, and also we have big boards. It's played on that one here, but we also have the terrain. So we have the full terrain with the bases, the walls, gates here, and Stormcast set up at this end, outside at the gates, and the Nighthawk start here. So I think I'm going to probably have the camera probably here for this one, as it's going to be them first. So it's turn 1 hero phase. The Nighthawk take the first turn, moving their units up to the board, attempting to take cover behind some of the terrain. Hero phase. Nighthawk player has no wizards. Cool. Movement phase. Move your models in any direction. Yada yada. We know this. Do not move 3 inches of an enemy. So in their example, the Dreadblade Harrow moves 12 inch to take cover behind the mausoleum. So I'm going to do that, and it's going to come round and just set up here. Slide in. So it's going to set up just in between the mausoleums. That is cool. The Chainrasps run, scoring a 3. So we're going to run. To run, roll a d6 and add the result to the unit's movement. They move. How much do they move? No more. They move 6 inches. So. Oh, that is spooky, because they get a 3 here, so making it 9. So we're going to take cover behind the mausoleum. They're going to come up here, so they're all sort of bunched up in 3. So I'm going to try and follow as best I can. So now I'm just going to put them as they got theirs. Just do that. So I'll say 4 at the back, 4 here. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. So they're spaced out here, following their example. So that's where, oh, you can't see them off the chart on that one, so we'll leave that. So let's have a look. We go through shooting phase. There's no shooting. There's no enemies within 12 inches to charge, meaning there's no combat. We haven't quite got to battle shock yet. I'm assuming that's going to come in a future one magazine. So we're on to Stormcast's turn 1. It's the hero phase. We don't have any heroes, so we don't need another hero. Moving models in any direction, running. The Castigators move from. Castigators move 5 inches so they can see the Dreadblade Harrows. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to come up with 5 inches. And we're just going to follow their example. Here, here, and here, like so. The Ballista moves 3 inches forward, but it's still out of range. Of course it is going to be out of range, but in a better position. So we're now on to the shooting phase for the Stormcast Eternals. Check the war scroll so we can see him. Apparently we can see him, so I'm just going to follow their example. Actually, all mine can see him. All mine are in range, but according to this, only 3, these 3 here, can actually get a bead on him. So I'm going to follow that example. So we're going to follow that. Work out your attacks, find out how to make an attack. So this is shooting phase. How to make an attack weapons, find the number of weapons. That's 3 Castigators and they roll 1 dice each, I believe. Yep, so that's 1 dice each. This, for some reason, I can never remember the rules in this. Each time I do a video, I'm always like, unless I do them sequentially, so this is the first, even though this is the 3rd video, it's about 2 weeks later from the last ones I did. But yep, so it's one, so I need 3 pluses to hit. That's 2 hits. 3 pluses to wound. That's 1. And then saves, has a save, so the Dreadblade Harrow has a save of a 4+, and it ignores rend, so I ignore the -1 rend that the bows normally give me. So it's 4+, so it actually saves it. So unfortunately, in their go, they wounded it, so darn. Ending movement 12 inches, yeah. You inflict 1 wound, yeah, I don't, so that's a shame. So no charging, no combat, no battle shock. Phase 2 of turn 2 of the Nighthaunt. Again, just going to follow what they're doing here for a time being. Chainrasps fly over one of the mausoleums. Well, that's weird because I think they got it slightly wrong. So it says the Chainrasps move first and go here, where the Dreadblade is, but he's already gone. So what I'm going to do is just we know what's going on. So they're going to move. He's going to move within 3 inches. Get this little handy tool out of dudes, because he can move 12 inches, which would take him right up to his limit of being 3 inches away. So he's going to come here, like so, and they are going to fly through using their etherealness, their ghostiness, come through into the mausoleum. Put him here for now. unfortunately not all of them can get out of cover, so that could be interesting. Like so. So we are here with a Nighthaunt, and a Dreadblade Harrow guy is 3 inches out. That's their movement site. Shooting, they don't have any shooting. Charge. All enemy units may charge. So roll 2 dice, add 2 numbers together, bring them. So 2 dice, add numbers together. So if I get double 1, he's boned, but he doesn't. He sort of just does it really. Inches will bring it within ½ inch of your enemies. One model must end its move within ½ inch. Now beforehand, this seems to be quite new. I can't remember if we covered this already. It was you just charge in straight away, but now it's within ½ inch of an enemy. So like so. So we're going to leave it. So he's just ½ inch, because beforehand it was you just one had to be in base contact, whereas now it's one within ½ inch. That's fine. So we go into combat phase, which is piling 3 inches closer. I like this. I never got that point of piling in. If you're already ½ inch, he's just going to go 3 inches closer to both of them. Come on, get your sticky bits out of the way. So just following the exact example in the book here for the time being. The guys are out of order. Dreadblade Harrow makes all its attacks and manages to inflict 2 wounds. Okay, so yeah, we're in combat again. So it's weapons. His weapons are... Blimey, yeah, I forgot about him. He has 3 attacks with his Dreadblade. Add 1 to the damage characteristics, Dreadblade, if a charge is made in this turn. Add 1 to the damage, yeah, he did charge. So Dreadblade makes all his attacks and manages to inflict 2 wounds. What? Okay, so how I've done this, but yeah, that's fine. So 3 wounds. Oh, that's painful. It's on 3 pluses. Okay. 3 pluses to wound. Pluses to wound. Oh, that's 3 wounds. So 3 saves. -1 to rend. My save for Castigators are 4+, so I need 5s. So 5s, that would be 4 and a 5. This doesn't count. So it's 2 wounds done with that attack. So we're going to take this guy out. He is dead. Okay, but they now have their ghostly hooves and teeth. This is 4+. So no. Okay, that was the combat phase, but it's now, we can do you probably know this already, I'm explaining, probably got this, probably seen in previous videos. We can now piling 3 inches closer with these guys, because Stormcast can come in, so they're just going to totally surround him with each one in combat now. That's good. So we got 4 Castigators in, so it's their turn to attack back. Yeah, their range just says melee. Attacks 1, 4+ is to hit. 4+, 3+ to hit. That's 2 hits. Wounds 3+. No wounds. Ouchie. Okay. I didn't want that to happen. It's combat phase, no battle shock phase yet. I'm looking forward to what the battle shock is. Stormcast turn 2. Movement phase. What do they do in their movement phase? Measure the range first. The Castigators are out of range. They then stoop to get a model's arm through. The Castigator blade can shoot the Dreadblade Harrow. Now, there's 18 inches. Well, I could get that 1, so I positioned him funny, but I'm going to follow their example just because I'm learning. So we're going to turn and stoop so we can see the Dreadblade Harrow with our Ballista. shooting just straight across here. There we go. So we are going to do that. We're not going to move then. Not moving closer. Okay, that seems fair enough. So we're in shooting phase. So what is this? Let's have a look at its stats. It's 4 attacks. That sounds good. I've forgotten this thing. 5 pluses to hit, which is good as no, that's terrible, isn't it? I want 2 pluses. Okay. 4 dice, 5 pluses. Okay, 2 hits. 3 pluses to wound. 1 wound. Can make a save, it ignores Ren, so it's just saving on a 4+. So it saves it. Oh, this is not going well for the Stormcast Eternals. Shooting phase. I think I can still shoot in. Castigators are within 3-inch Dreadblade Harrow. They can choose only to shoot the Dreadblade Harrow. Both units are in range of Dreadblade Harrow and Stormcast turns. Not to move either unit. Ballista, she's there scoring 3 hits. Well, they're scoring loads of hits. I am not. So we've got 4 plus 3 hits coming in onto Dreadblade. Blimey, we're doing terrible, really. Plus 3s to wound, both wound. Saves on a 4+. 1 wound. It's -1 Rens. Yes, that's a 4, so no wounds again. That saves on a 4, that's a 2, that's a, yeah, okay. Ouchie. Charge phase, we've already charged in. Combat phase. Range to charge, but they will charge as shown on the previous page. Yeah, so we're just gonna, we've charged in, we're already all in. Oh, combat phase. So that's 4 models into the Dreadblade. So that is 2. Oh, it's heavy stock, so it's 2. Hang on, let's do that again. It's 8 dice I'm rolling because it's 2+ attacks. I forgot that. And I think I forgot that last time, didn't I? So it may not have gone that bad for them from last time. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 dice, 4 pluses. Yeah, I should have rolled more dice last time. I don't know, I might. 4 pluses to hit. 4 pluses to wound. Cool. Okay, saves. I'm always wondering if it's 1 save dice or I can save each wound. I'm going to do it like this. So that's 1 saved, 2 wounds. So we add these handy little 2 wounds in. So we've done some damage to him. Okay. Shock phase, right, so turn 3. Movement phase, no movement from the old matey there. But these guys are definitely going to move. They are still going to move 6. They're going to have to get into combat, so we might as well come in here. Right, we're going to just try and that's going to go up the gate here, and go here, and I think this one isn't going to. Oh, yeah, it's going to just go here. Okay, so they've moved there. Oh, I forgot the Dreadblade Harrow doing his attack, didn't I, in that combat phase? So I'm going to quickly do that now, because that could change things. So he's going to do his Dreadblade on a 3+. 3 pluses to wound, 1 wound. They can save on a 5+. Nope. That's a. How much damage does it do? Damage does 1. Okay, so yeah, it's going quickly. That's there. Now it's their hooves. 4 pluses, no. Okay, so now we're back up to where we should be. Shooting phase, they don't have any shooting. Charge phase, they can't. Well, they could charge. Yeah, they could potentially charge the Castigators, couldn't they? All complex things. Yeah, let's see. 2 dice. 7 inches. We're going to go 7 inches and we're going to stop half an inch away. So they're going to charge in to these 2 here. Where was he? 3 inches, yeah, that's cool. I'm going to charge in here, stopping half an inch away. I feel these guys are in for a bit of a bad time. Combat phase. Okay, so I'm going to pile in 3 inches. I'm going to go 3 inches. 3 inches. He can definitely get 3 inches. Is that 3 inches? I don't know, what am I doing? I've got this thing. Oh, well done. Combat phase. Yeah, still on. Yeah, keep pushing buttons. Okay, so I'm going to pile in 3 inches closer. He's going to come around the back as reserve. Well, that sucks. No, combat phase still. So Dreadblade Harrow is going in first. So I'm going to do his 3 Dreadblade attacks. All of them get in. Freeze to wound. 2 wounds. 2 saves, needing 5 pluses due to the -1 rend. 1 saved, so that's this chap dead. Takes another wound. Now for their hooves. 1 actually gets through. 5 pluses to wound. 1 wound for the hooves. Saving on the 5 plus. Yep, it saves it. Okay. So now it's the Castigator's turn to fight back. And they're gonna attack the Nighthaunt that are in them. I think I can do that right, because there is a bit of a cluster muck here going on. Because I get that. So yeah, I think I'm going to attack the Nighthaunt that are in me. Well, all Nighthaunt, the Chainrasps. So that's 6 models, 6 attacks. Because I'm hoping the Ballista can sort the Dreadblade out, and I want less attacks coming into me next round. So, cool. 50-50. Wounds 3 plus. Whoop. 2 wounds. They save on a 5 plus. No rend. Yeah, we ignore rend. So 1 wound. And how many wounds do I have? 1. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we'll take him out. Okay. Now it's the Chainrasps' turn. So there is 1, 2. You're in base contact. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 6 in contact. That's 12 dice. Ouch. I don't think I even have 12 black dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hang on. Why have I got 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do have 11 dice. 12. There we go. There it is. Hidden behind the dice tray. 4 pluses. So get rid of some of these quickly. That's not too bad for the Castigator. It's terrible for the Nighthaunt player. So that's only 4 wounds out of all that. Wounds on 4 pluses. This could be... Okay, that's 3 wounds. I need 3 5s. Get no 5s. So we'll take this one out. And I'm going to put a wound here just for ease. Wow, okay. The Ballista looking bad. So it's hero phase, movement phase, there isn't any movement. When I was saying that, I might move this 3 inches just to get a clearer shot. I'm just going to get a clearer shot, so I've just moved the Ballista down here, just across 3 inches, just to make sure I've got a nice clear shot. Shooting, still have 2 Castigators in, so they're going to do their shooting. 3 pluses, 1 hit, and he's going to be hitting Dreadblade. No, and the Ballista, 4 dice on 5 pluses, 2 hits. The wounds are 3 pluses. That's 2 hits, saves. It's going into the Dreadblade on 4 pluses, so that's 1 more wound on him. So he's got 2 wounds left. I have a 3 in here. 4. Must have them. Yes, he has 2 wounds left. Okay. Charge phase, nice charging in, but we are going to do combat, and I feel this could be bad news for our Castigators. 4 in, hitting the Chainrasps. Wow, that's terrible. Can you see that? That is terrible. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Only 1 in. 3 plus to wound. It wounds. Chainrasp save on a 5 plus. So we don't do 1. They only have 1 wound. So let's get rid of another 1. But now the Dreadblade's going in, as we feel we can, with him, we can take him out. Yeah, that's 2 in. 1 wound. Save on a 5 plus. We save it. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. Hooves. 1 hoof. 5 plus to wound. Ooh. And the wound's going to kill someone. And they are. That's a 2 plus. So we're going to take out this wounded guy here. Okay. Well, that's most of the Castigators out of action. So how many of these are in base contact with him? That's 2 in base contact. So that's 4 dice. This could take him out. That means the Ballista is in trouble. Okay, 2 dice, 2 hits. 4 pluses to wound. Yeah, both wound. Saves on 5 pluses. Oh no! They've taken him out. And it's not what you want to see when it's the Nighthaunt's turn and movement phase. So, okay. That means we're going to turn around and move 3 inches away. He's going to come down and try and charge that. And the Nighthaunt are going to come down and follow. They come down and do 6 inches. I think everyone's just going to try and charge in, because they are going to stop 3 inches. They're going to try and charge. He's going to try and charge. This is looking particularly bad for the old Stormcast. Shooting phase, they don't have any shooting. They are going to try and charge. So as long as it's not double ones, he's definitely him. Drag your wound down here. I think I'm going to do is put you over here so you're attacking that, just to give these room. Get 6. I think that's going to be, yeah, that's well in. So I'm going to stop 1/2 inch. Just going to come around here. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know if you can see this on the above cam. This is actually terrible for the old Ballista, because now it's combat. I've forgotten what I'm doing. It's combat, so they're going to charge in there 1/2 inch into there. These are going to come in and piling 3 inches. I don't think these can actually get in. No, it's going to come closer. So 2 of them aren't in base contact. So Yay. Okay, so let's do the Dreadblade Harrow first for his combat. He's in with the Ballista right at the back here. Dreadblade Harrow is 3+, they all get in. They all do wounds. Saves on 4+, so 5+. Due to the range. No, that would have been a wound. So we got 3 wounds on the old. It's got 7 wounds. So we can do another 4 wounds. But now it's got its hooves. 1 hoof gets in with a 6. Now it's 5+. Nope. Okay, it gets to attack. It has melee blades with 4 attacks still. Sigmarite blades. We haven't hit yet. We could have done some serious chain stuff. I think it's been unlucky dice rolling for the Stormcast. 4+. Yeah, that's good. 4+ to wound. There's no rend anyway, but it doesn't matter. And they're going to try and kill the Dreadblade, I feel. No, they're trying to attack the Chainrasps on this. 4+ is 2 wounds. Any saves? They both get saved. I just realised we're using the wrong dice. Ouch. Okay. Chainrasps are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's all the black dice again. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. 6 in base contact. That's 4+, so let's just get rid of all the low. That's quite a good amount of hits there. That's 8 hits. How many wounds do we get? 4+ again. Ouch, that is 6 wounds. 6 wounds, 6 saves on 5+. Yeah, 6 wounds with 5+. That's 1. So 2 wounds. Okay. So that means we are on -5. It has 2 wounds left. How it survived that is a miracle. As we are now turn 4. Movement phase, no movement. Absolutely no movement, but shooting. We are absolutely going to try and shoot that Dreadblade. Come on, and what is it? What's this special? Each scores. Oh, I didn't see that. Hang on. Chained lightning. Each hit scores D3 hits. Each Celestar Stormbolt hits D3 hits. What? Damage 1. Chain lightning. Each Celestar Stormbolt hits D6 hits. I don't get that. Each Celestar Stormbolt hit scores D6 hits. I don't get that. I have to look that up another time because it's telling me to hit. It's 4 attacks to hit 5+. Oh my goodness. I don't need to worry about it anyway. Ouch. Charge phase already in combat. Combat phase. Choices. Let us try and kill the Dreadblade. Trying to hit the Dreadblade. On 4+. Wow. Okay, 2 hits. Could do it if I'm miraculously lucky. Seem to be miraculously lucky. That's 2 wounds. So I'm going to just pick those up. 2 wounds. Saves on a 4+. Not that lucky. Not today. Okay, then in this combat, the Dreadblade's going to go in. I think this is going to be it, to be honest. 3+ here. Yeah, 3+ here. 3+ is the wound. That's cocked. 2 wounds. 2 saves on the 5+. 1 save. 1 wound. So we are on -6. Hooves do nothing. But now we still have those 12 attacks coming in from the Chainrasp horde. Bouchy, get rid of all the ones I can definitely see are out. And Chainrasp 4 pluses, so we get rid of the freeze. Yep, cool. That's a lot of hits. How many wounds? 4 wounds. 4 ouchy wounds. Saving on 5s. Dropping a dice. I save 1 wound and take the rest, so that is it. That is the ballista out of action, and we are done. Okay, yeah, I feel on that was just some real unlucky dice rolling on the Stormcast turn, and probably a bit of bad tactics on my part on everyone, I feel. But yeah, definitely quicker. 4 turns that took. Hopefully next we'll get some I'm imagining next game will be melee, range melee, so we'll see. Yeah, so there'll be next battle reports will be another 3, and then I'll already sort of caught up, but probably already be behind because we're due the next batch of magazines. But then hopefully once I get that block done, pretty much on par after that, and I've caught up. So really appreciate your support on this, guys. My Age of Sigmars, or where I should share this, is lacking. So if you think of a good place that you can share this to, that would help me out immensely. I'd love you for that. And if you do that, let me know where you shared it so I can join, because it's always good to have another sort of community to help me out with the game, you know, get me into it and stuff. But thank you anyway. Thanks for watching, and until next time, guys, please take care.